Now, eNCA's Masego Rahlacha joins us now live from the Randburg taxi ranking, Johannesburg, with more. Masego, we spoke a little bit earlier on, and you spoke to some commuters who seem to be completely oblivious about the fact that Santaco, their taxi drivers, are not going to pitch tomorrow. They'll be on strike. So one wonders exactly what's going to happen tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, my advice, Tony, to, the thousands of people that rely on this mode of transport to get from one place to the next. I mean, mothers and fathers have to make their way to work tomorrow. Grade 12s and 7s are supposed to be making their way to school. As you know, those are the grades that have been reopened. Those are the people that need to make alternative plans at the moment. But as you know, Tony, a lot of them are saying that they don't know what type of alternative plans that they can make, because the trains, for instance, are also not working because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But Tony, there's that saying that says when two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers the most. So that's the situation that we find ourselves in. And with the statement that we received about the minister planning to brief the media today, it's a very interesting choice of words in that statement, saying that it's a rumored taxi shutdown. I mean, we spoke to Santaco since Friday on eNCA, and I heard them speaking to other media houses and speaking on newspapers, for instance, newspapers quoting them, saying that there's definitely going to be that shutdown tomorrow. So let's see if, that Jacob Mamabulo will be listened to by the taxi industry. But Santaco is ready. In fact, yesterday when we spoke to them, Tony, they had already even printed their placards that are going to be stuck onto all the taxis that will be, participating in that shutdown. But as you can see, today things are normal, and my colleague Debo Masilo and I will try, for instance, to just speak to some passengers for you about what it is that they are going to do tomorrow, because when we spoke earlier, Tony, a lot of them were saying that they will simply have to stay at home. There is nothing else that they can do, because this is the mode of transport that they rely on to be able to get from one place to the next. Sanbanani Bantabatala, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, sir. Do you know that the taxis are striking tomorrow?
Yeah, we heard it through TV that they are striking tomorrow.
So now, don't you need to go to work tomorrow? What are you going to do?
There's no ways, because when you go to work, it needs a transport. So if they strike, you can't go to work. So no survive. So I don't know if they will sit down and discuss about this, the Association of Taxis. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm sure you just heard me asking in the question. Now you know that the taxis are not going to be operating tomorrow. What are you going to do if you need to go to work, or if you have any kids, for instance, if they use taxis to go to school? What are you going to do? You're going to be stranded tomorrow.
Personally, I'm not affected. I'm working from home, and there are no kids that need to go to school. So I'm not affected either way.
Well, Tony, also the other thing that the taxi industry is asking is that, as you can see, inside each taxi, only 70% passengers are allowed. That means that it's about 10, including the driver. So that means that they don't make the amount of money that they would usually make during the time before Corona. So that's what the taxi drivers are complaining about. What I found out also, Tony, yesterday from Santaco is that that 1.135 that they are already complaining about, they're saying that it's not only for the taxi industry as in this form of transport. They say that it also includes Uber, Taxify, metered taxis, for instance, Tony. So they are saying that they are always here 7 days a week, every single day of the year, transporting the poor. And they feel as though government has basically just abandoned them and is telling them that, this is all that they can do, which they feel is not enough.
Sounds like a catch-22. Thank you so much there, Masego Rahlacha.